Welcome back, guys, to the Westworld playthrough. I literally just recorded all this section and then it stopped halfway through and I didn't realise because my capture drive was out of space. So we're going to whiz through this bit quickly. So we're going to pick up this round stone. There was a lot of me being lost in it as well. I couldn't remember this bit. This next bit's like a really far-fetched puzzle, which I remember the first time I ever played found really difficult to get my head around. Oh no, not slap him. Don't slap him. Just talk to him. Just talk to him. Just chill out. Barely know the guy.
But I'm afraid...
Stop it, you scalawags. Not half a step further.
Can you help me?
Can you help me?
That depends. With what?
I need to get a Corona really fast.
I have to get to Corona really fast.
To Corona? Ah, forget it. The train doesn't go there anymore.
A train? What train are you talking about?
I told you to forget it. The line has been discontinued. You'd better find another way.
What other way is there to Corona?
What other way is there to Corona?
Well, to be honest, the train was the only way to Corona. But I already told you, it doesn't go there anymore.
Right, he can't help you at all. Basically, he's rubbish.
You can't help me. Nobody can.
I think so too. The way you're dressed. Is there anything else? You're blocking the view of my favorite tree.
There's a train?
There's a train?
Don't you ever listen? I told you, there's no train. The locomotive still stands up there, but it hasn't moved in a long time.
May I take a look at the locomotive?
May I take a look at the locomotive?
Well, that's rich. Do I look like a museum? I told you, there's no train. On the other hand, the idea isn't too bad. I wonder what I could charge for an entrance fee.
Yes, so you...
But the idea of the Railroad Museum has something
Yeah, you
to
convince
it.
him to open a museum,
Yeah.
and then you take
But
on
the
like 4
entrance
jobs.
fee, would it in fact
You earn money
pay
from
off?
all of them, and then you
I'm
get
not
to
sure
lowest
about
prices. It's a bit... This puzzle itself isn't that bad, but it is a bit boring. It's one of those talky puzzles, which I don't really like in a lot of adventure games. Like, they have to happen at some point, but it's just a pain. 10! Make it
I'd
rain!
even pay 10 gold coins for something as great as that.
Honestly? You think people would pay that much to see a discarded locomotive?
Well, it's not just any old locomotive. In fact, it went to Corona, didn't it? So it's a royal locomotive.
Royal? That means I've been sitting on a gold mine all the time.
And you didn't even notice.
How could I have been so blind?
Luckily, you've proven your infallible business sense in the end.
You can say that again. I almost missed a lifetime opportunity here. Come here, people from far and near. Starting today, Maurice's Majestic Railroad Museum has opened.
Fantastic. Ask him how business is going.
Well, how's business with the museum?
I haven't had a single customer. What am I doing
It's been like
wrong?
40 seconds. He really is impatient. I have a couple of ideas.
I have a couple of ideas on what to improve.
Oh yeah? And why should I listen to you? It's not like you're my advisor or anything.
You could hire me as an advisor.
Well, why not? All right. You'll get 1 gold coin a day after the work is done. So, go ahead. What do you suggest?
You sorry, I get a cold coming on. I could feel that in my throat. I was like, oh god. Grumpy members of staff.
Maybe it's because of the grumpy members of staff?
What do you think? When I look at you, you're probably right. You look like someone has ridden you.
You mean bitten?
I meant what I said. What do you suggest?
Sorry, that was my sister coming in telling me my washing's done. You should introduce staff discount.
You should introduce,
yes.
staff discount.
Staff discount? No way.
Why not? Look at it this way. You'd make your staff happy and still get money from them.
What? Hey, you're right. Those morons.
All complete idiots.
All right, it's a deal. Members of staff get a 50% discount.
Right. And then you should hire a jester.
You
because
should
why
hire a
not?
jester.
Jester? Have you gone mad?
Hey, I happen to know the staff pretty well. I don't want to scare you, but if they don't get some entertainment soon, they may go on strike.
A strike? All right, but where can I get a jester?
You can't do the job yourself.
Why not? Do you think I'm not... I can't jest?
When should I start?
Right away.
Great.
You'll get 1 gold coin a day after the work is done.
All right.
After the work is done. Okay, and then we go.
Oh, they'll pick
Sadly,
up
you can't tell him
eventually.
to fire the
I
grumpy
think
manager.
so,
He won't listen to
too.
you.
I give a motivating speech during the Christmas party, and the problem will solve itself.
And then you go. You should change the name.
You should change the name.
Should I really?
Definitely. Maurice's Majestic Railroad Museum sounds way too pompous.
What do you suggest?
Maurice's medium.
I like Maurice's Medium Museum.
Less exclusive, but maybe that opens it up for a new line of customers. Maurice's Medium Museum. All right, let's name it so then. I hope it'll show some improvement. Do you have any other suggestions?
You should. Let's try lower them.
You could lower the prices.
I think you're right. I guess 8 pieces of gold would be plenty for a visit to Maurice's Medium Museum.
And then you should take down all the.
You should take down all the laundry. It doesn't fit the good name of your museum.
Yeah, all right. I see that. Unfortunately, I can't leave here to do that myself. I have to watch the cash box in case a member of staff gets sticky fingers.
You could hire me as a laundry boy. Then I can do it for you.
That seems a little extravagant to me. I'd probably have the only museum with its own laundry boy in the whole region. On the other hand, I can't handle everything myself. All right, so be it. You're hired. You'll get 1 gold coin a day after the work is done.
Oh, he's freaking lazy, ain't he? Those birds in the front yard are spoiling the aesthetics.
Those birds in the front yard are spoiling the aesthetics.
Spoiling the
It doesn't fit the good name of your museum.
Yeah,
It's Sean
all
Connery.
right. I can see that. But what shall I do? Those darn blighters keep coming back.
There's nothing much you can do. You'll have to hire a professional.
Well, all right. But where do I find somebody like that?
Have I told you that I'm a passionate spare time gardener? I could give it a
Spare time
try.
gardener.
You?
Why not? There's nobody else here.
All right, all right. If you can scare the birds away, you're hired. You get 1 gold coin a day as a gardener, just like I said, after the work is done.
Right, lovely. So that's it.
I can't think of anything.
What kind of an advisor have I hired? You better come up with something or I'll cut your pay.
Right, lovely. Right, so we just stop talking to him. Enough
I
jibber
don't have
jabber.
any time for conversation.
You sure talk a lot for someone who hasn't got time.
Right, so now we need to take the take this down. And the shirt. And the clothesline. And now we need to get rid of the bird. So we take and put him in this pumpkin. Well, you've just clicked garden. We'll go in the pumpkin. Look how creepy he looks. Like, what the hell is that? And then you put chopsticks on him to give him arms. And then you put the shirt on him.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, bravo. You scared away the birds. Do you want a Staff Member of the Month badge now, or what?
Your gratitude is payment enough.
Sweet. Now we go over to Orca and ask again if we can see the locomotive.
Hey there again.
It's you again? What's that supposed to be? A siege?
May I take a look at the locomotive now?
May I take a look at the locomotive now?
Sure. That's 8 gold coins. Okay. For you, or do you have the money?
Not exactly. Couldn't I just take it out of my salary?
Maybe that'll work. First, we have to look at what we've earned so far. Well, you are my gardener, you are my advisor, you are my jester, and you are my laundry boy. So you've already earned 4 gold coins. All right. It looks like you've earned enough. Welcome to Maurice's Medium Museum.
Sweet. And now we can go inside. Yay!
Neat. But how do I get up to the locomotive? Unless... Oh no. Another elevator. Why didn't I just stay in Askill's fortress?
Right, so this is the one that I think is really, like, far-fetched. So there's an opening here, so you get this fork thing, and you put it down there, and basically what it does is it makes a lever. And then you have to put these cogs together. You have to get, like, a belt. So you use the pantaloons.
There. A beautiful V-belt.
But what happens is when you pull this lever... do you know what? I'll show you. I'll show you. Screw it. But we obviously don't have time to make the elevator. Well, you do, but your character's really slow. So we use the clothesline on this stake, this rail here. And then we use Spot on the cord. If I can get it. No, not the bed, the cord. The cord! Oh god, hang on, I'm just gonna walk out of the way.
That's a good one. There isn't anything in there.
What are you talking about? Hi? Right. Ah! The cord! What the fuck's the cord? Come on! Oh god. Right, it's there. Hold on a minute. There we go.
Good idea. If I tie Spot to the elevator, he might delay it long enough. Don't play hard to get now. I'm sure nothing will happen.
Right, so now we pull the lever. And it doesn't work. And poor Scott. Poor Spot gets really hurt.
Oh, Spot?
But we do get Spot's final form.
Ah, you're back again. Please, no more shenanigans, okay? You know I've got weak nerves.
So we got this one now. Let's go. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the pantaloons down. And we're going to put...
Why not? He'd probably be just as useful.
Look how weird that looks, right? And then we will need to delay the lever. So we use Grandpa's pantaloons. Again, they're very useful, these pantaloons, on the lever. And then we cut... There's like a shelf support. Cut that.
Oh, did I do that?
And then we use the rock. A rolling stone. Oh, on here. And then get in the lift. Get in the lift! Boom! Skadoosh!
Wow. Oasis Media Museum really is worth the entrance fee.
And this is where I forget. This is where I got up to. So now we're back all on the same ground here. Okay, all equal level. It's fine. We're all friends here. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Oh, firebox.
If I want to get this train running, I have to make a fire in the firebox.
A fire in the firebox, and then there's a big immobilizer.
This lock prevents the wheels from turning. I have to remove it.
Right, so we have to take this off. Is that all that we can look at here? Right. What have I got? I haven't got very much. Oh, master key!
Heck, the key doesn't fit here. And why should it?
Right, okay. Well, I think I know how to do the other one. It's fire. So if we use Spot in his skinny form.
Yes, that could work.
A Spot, and then if we change him to fire. Ooh.
Yes, yes, it worked. The coals are burning. Now I only have to disengage the immobilizer system, and off we go.
Right, so it... Can you pick it?
No, I'm really too clumsy to crack the lock open that way.
What about... A Sprudel!
No, I'm really too clumsy to crack the lock open that way.
Okay, well, there must be something to do with Spot.
Hey, Spot, can you try to, I don't know, somehow spool this thing open? Hey, wait a minute. I think I have a plan. There. And now for phase 2 of my plan, which is developing phase 3.
Look at that face. That's so creepy. Maybe? Hello!
Yes, it worked. The immobilizer system is disengaged.
My favourite cutscene's coming up.
Corona, I'm coming.
I think the train
hope
is
I'm not too
fantastic.
late.
And finally, there it was. In the middle of the nothingness between the clouds, on one last needle of rock, there was the castle of Corona. Sadwick had reached his destination.